Tracy, clap for that. Hey guys, how you doing tonight? Good? Good. Me too. Kind of. I'm broke, so it's not that great. I don't like to complain about that though, because I feel like everybody's broke. It's like a real problem that we all have. It's like, even if you're not broke, you're broke. Being broke sucks. When I found out I was broke, I was like, oh bored. I just started canceling everything. Canceled my gym membership, my subscription to Vogue. Yeah, I just started. Every time I go to try and buy food now, I'm like, I can't afford that either, so wish I could chuck that from my expenses too, but it's not how that works. You have to eat. You have to. Doesn't it suck that you have to eat to survive? That's fucked up because, I mean, I like eating, but I don't want to fucking die because I couldn't do it a couple times. Takes the fun out of it. I mean, I don't know. Eating should be something you could do to just enjoy. Like sex. You don't have to have sex. Well, our species does, but, you know. Mankind has to have sex, but you don't. Personally. I don't. Look at me. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not fine, you know. Every now and then I'll see a hot chick walk by and I'll twitch. Next time I go out for a cigarette, I'll have to thrust my rod against a brick wall. But I'm okay. I can survive like that. It's not a big deal. It's like, that would be cool if sex was something you had to do to survive. Because that could just be another reason for wanting to do it all the time. It could be like an excuse. You know, you're talking to a girl in a bar and you're going down the mental list. Nothing's working. I can tell her about my job. No, my job sucks. That's no good. I can tell her about my car. I drive a piece of shit. That's no good either. You just get all the way to the bottom. You can finally be like, listen, I'm about to die here, okay? You don't want my blood on your hands, do you? Come on, let's back to my place. If you don't have sex, the cops are going to be asking you questions. So let's go. My car's outside. Talking to girls is scary, man. Wouldn't it be great if you were one of those people who were born attracted to things? You know, objects, something you didn't need to convince. Because there are people out there who are born attracted to, you know, sewing machines and fire hydrants and stuff. I don't know how it happens, but it does. Who knows? Maybe a woman who huffed way too much paint her whole life, her body's just filled with chemicals. She huffed a little before sex, maybe a little during. She's banging a guy who got kicked in the nuts way too many times throughout his whole life. He's got like one beat up sperm left that somehow made its way through. And then 9 months later, there's a baby who's gonna grow up attracted to forks or something. That's the life. A fork's not gonna say no. Because talking to girls is scary. For guys like me, I know that there are guys out there who don't even have to try. They throw on their silvery button-up shirt with the 2 buttons undone so you can see their chain. They wear their shades inside. They say cool things like, hey baby, let me buy that drink, or whatever they say, I don't know. Not me, a guy like me a girl sees me walking up to her in a bar and she's me walking up to her with my goblin nose, my pointy elf ears, my 50s box plane pilot goggles. I'm referring to the dark circles around my eyes because I don't sleep anymore. I don't really wear pilot goggles in public like the kid from Christmas Story with the Wizard of Oz fetish. Maybe I should, though. But anyway, so she sees me walking up to her and she's like, oh, what am I going to say to this freak? Get him off my back. So now I have to say something. I have to, you know, the looks aren't doing it, so I have to impress her, you know, say something cool. What am I going to say? Oh, well, I know how to pronounce all the weird words in Star Wars properly. Oh, and you're already walking away. Okay. It's Tatooine. Tatooine. It's sad. It's depressing. I get depressed. Sometimes. I think we all do. A little bit. Hopefully you don't drink as much as I do, because that's how I deal with that problem. It's a pretty common way to deal with that problem. or any problem, really, or any emotion. And I feel like that's what we do. Here's the funny thing about getting really drunk to me is it seems to be the thing that we do when we're going out to celebrate and we're really excited and we're with a group of people and we're happy and we're going to enjoy ourselves. But it's also the thing to do when we're miserable and lost and thinking of ending it. It's like... Now, I consider myself an upbeat person. If I'm going out to get shit-faced, it's usually with a group of people and we're having a great time. But I did have this one incident where I was really sad and I needed to drink. About nothing, by the way, so don't feel bad for me. I don't even know what... I don't even think that I was really sad. I think I just thought I was sad. And so I go to this bar by my apartment, within walking distance. I was not driving for this one. I knew it was going to be a big one. I was not getting in a car for this one. So I get there and I'm just drinking, just one after the other. Because here's the thing, when you're sad, the sadness fuels your ability to drink. Because when I take a sip of something heavy, I'm like, whoa, okay, woo, that's good, okay, yep. But the sadness just like keeps it going. Like I'm just at the bar, like hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. And the thing about being really sad and really drunk is you don't really know what to do next because you're not going to do the things you would normally do when you're in a good mood because that mood's out the window. So what do? You just keep drinking. You just one after the... It gets to the point where the sadness and the drunkenness just makes you confused and it kind of makes you forget who you're supposed to be. I'm pretty sure when I got home, I just like put on a wedding dress and called 911 and threatened suicide about 7 or 8 times. I'm sad, I think, or whatever, please. They stopped taking me seriously, so I called KFC, ordered like 3 buckets of chicken. I have Angel Olsen playing in the background, so now I'm just crying and singing. They're trying to tell me how much it cost. They're like, that'll be $58. I'm like, I used to think I was the only one. Mascara dripping down my cheeks. Anyway, the point is, getting really drunk is great for being depressed and being really happy and everywhere in between. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go have a few drinks and put on some lipstick and call it a night. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so glad